welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And today, my pantry peeps, I gotta go to work. But, I hate that beep. But, I work, and then I get to do my sister-in-law's hair, so I don't consider that work. And then we're gonna go see Dad, and I have a thermos full of homemade cream of asparagus soup, and it is so good. Oh my gosh, unbelievable how good this is. Made with home canned asparagus. So I think I convinced Michael. He says he doesn't like asparagus other than the tips. I've convinced him. He likes it canned because it's soft. He doesn't like the tough woody ends, and he loved the soup. So I'm gonna continue to can asparagus because I can turn it into this soup. And I said last night we'll do a video on that, and I will. It's so easy. It's a pantry go-to weeknight meal. I mean, it really takes about 20 minutes and you've got a homemade soup on the table, honestly. And you could do it in less time, but I don't think it's going to be quite as good for you or as filling if you do it some other way. So, very little cream. Actually, I used half and half. Very little organic half and half in it. So, we'll make that and I'll bring you along for that. I should have done that last night, but I was just tired and needed to get it done. And so, we're going to go to work. We're going to, after I do Heidi's hair, then we're going to go to visit Dad. And then we're going to go to lunch to sushi, because she's a sushi fan too. And then I've got to go to Home Depot. Okay guys, so I'm home. I'm home from work. I'm home from going and visiting Dad. He gets out of the hospital tomorrow. So, answered prayers. Oh my gosh. And Spunky, woo, he's spunky. And I'm excited for him. It seemed like to me that he was ready now to go home. So, that's awesome. He's been through 2 rounds of chemo. Radiation for 15 days, twice a day, and now he's on the 2nd round of radiation, and it's his last radiation for a while. Anyways, I don't know what comes next, but I was just trying to help him revel in the fact that he's going home tomorrow. So he'll be going to my brother and sister-in-law's house, and couldn't be in a better spot. So and then we went to sushi. So I cut Heidi's hair, and then we went to sushi, or saw Dad, and he had lunch. He loved the cream of asparagus, but he really, really ranted and raved about the chicken and corn chowder. So I guess I did okay on all those aspects. And then I went to Ace True Value Hardware to pick up some more plants because they have a better deal. And I wanted some flowers. I've got alyssum. Can you smell that? It smells so pretty. It just smells wonderful. And it's an annual, but you know what? I want some color in my garden as well, and not just green. So you don't get much color. You get a few yellow flowers here and there, but you don't get much color. And so, and these are my favorite. And this one's a Crusta Harmony Marigold. I love this color. Love it. So I'm going to put that and then the orange marigolds all through the garden with the alyssum, and it'll pop some color. Anyways, so I got that. I got some curly parsley. Very good for your digestion. Very good. Don't leave it on the plate. Eat it. So good. Very flavorful. And I bought a 6-pack of Early Girl tomatoes, a 6-pack of strawberries. You know, I have those stackable planters, and a couple years ago I had those full of strawberries. Well, the problem is you can't leave them out over the winter. They don't winter well because they get too cold and the roots freeze and they don't come back. So, I'm going to do 1 pot full of strawberries. And then when this winter comes, it's going under my makeshift hoop house, greenhouse / extend your garden. And we'll see if that'll keep it alive. That's my thought. If it does, then I'll fill the rest of them. I've got Italian parsley, even though I've got some that should pop up in the garden, volunteer. You never know. 2 bush tomatoes, and these are Large, tasty fruit on compact plants. Just for a patio. Whoa, I'm dropping dirt now. And then my most exciting purchase, and it's needing some water, is celery. I planted some from seed, but look at this is a 6-pack of Utah celery. I'm so excited because I can grow this organic, and celery's kind of hard though because earwigs love it. So we're gonna keep track of that. And if you guys know a cure to get rid of earwigs, leave a comment in the comment section below because I don't want them. I don't like them. They're so creepy. Ugh. So I think we've got a pretty good start. I need to plant now. And I'm going to do, you know, all my squash and stuff like that is going from seed. They had 6 packs of crookneck squash and 6 packs of zucchini. Who the heck is going to grow a 6-pack? I mean, I would put 2 to a hill, but still, that's a lot of squash. Summer squash really goes overboard, so you got to be careful. I just do 2 zucchini, 1 yellow squash, and it's usually plenty. Well, sometimes I do 4 zucchini. So I might do 3 this year. 3 zucchini, 1 yellow squash, and some winter squash, and we'll be good to go. All right, and that way I can share zucchini. I'm going to get these outside, get everybody a drink of water, change my clothes a little bit. I need to get some of the amend out of the vehicle. So I might have to do all that. Anyways, I'll bring you back when I'm doing something else. Okay guys, so I am done outside. It's like 6:30. I've watered, I put up my soaker hose, I planted strawberries, I planted celery, 6-pack of celery. I'm so excited. So I planted that, I planted the 6-pack of strawberries. I put the fence around the 1 raised bed with the celery, beans, carrots, and radishes, and asparagus. That's a big full bed, but it's going to be succession. The radishes will get picked out of there. The carrots will get picked or thinned so the celery can peek, and the beans are all around the edge. So there you go. A lot of you asked for this recipe. Super easy. Hold on, I need pepper. Okay, I like pepper in this. This is the coconut milk ranch dressing. So what I have is a small container of fat-free Greek yogurt. You can use full fat if you'd like. I mean, that's totally up to you. I'm using light coconut milk as well. So the cholesterol is 0 in this. I think it's 5 milligrams in this. And the saturated fat in coconut milk is different than the saturated fat in something else because it never ends up reaching your liver. Your body uses it as energy. So I feel pretty good. If you guys know something different about coconut milk than coconut oil, that's how coconut oil works. So I go ahead and pour about half the can. And I'm going to transfer this into a pint jar to store in the refrigerator. And we love lots of peppers. So this is, you got a lot of cracked pepper. And then I either make my own ranch dressing or this, they have Hidden Valley Ranch right there at Costco now in bulk. So you can get that in bulk. And I'm going to add the equivalent of, you know, a package or more. And again, this is to taste. It's got to rehydrate, and I want to get this all mixed up. I was going to use my whisk, but I think this little spatula will work perfect. It smells good. And once your ranch rehydrates in there, it makes it a little bit thicker. So, but it's pretty, it's actually to the point where I don't want to add any more of the coconut milk because that would make it too thin unless I add, okay? I'm gonna let it sit. This is probably a healthy 1.25 cups, maybe, of dressing. We're gonna have a salad with chicken strips, organic chicken tenders on our salad, and cream of asparagus soup. And I've got the salad is all made with sprouts and radishes and tomatoes, and I'm going to put a fresh avocado and a hard-boiled egg. So we're getting plenty of protein, and it's soup and salad night. And really a light, I mean, that soup is really light, it's not heavy, and absolutely delicious. So that's how hard this is. Okay guys, I had to bring you back. So I did half an avocado and smashed it in there with a fork really good. And I had to add more coconut milk. So I'm guessing just by the weight of this can, and this is a 13.66 ounce can. I'm guessing it's a little less than half. And then one small yogurt, 6 ounce yogurt, but it's perfect for dressing or dip or anything. And it's that beautiful green, not quite an avocado green, but green. And I was like, I wonder if it's gonna have the taste I want. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. You get that mild, creamy avocado flavor, but then you get the tang, and the tang is from the yogurt. And then all the spices from the ranch dressing, wow, it's a winner. And this is enough to last us for, you know, about a week. We'll have enough dressing for about a week. And I can use this as a dipping sauce too for the chicken. But I'm gonna put the chicken, I'm gonna cut it right up on top of the salad. So I'm actually gonna turn that off here and let it cool down so it's at, you know, room temperature or less by the time he gets home to eat. Anyway, I'm excited. So this, I'll put some saran over the top or transfer it into a glass dish. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll transfer this into a jar, and I will transfer, I don't know, I think this is more than a pint. It just looked like way more. So about, you know, you're almost a pint of really good salad dressing and or dip. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it sit. And to change it up tomorrow, I'll add fresh cilantro to it and maybe a squeeze of lime or lime zest, and that will make it even different and more zesty. So that's what I'm doing tonight, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so oh my gosh, we are ready to wind this up, but I didn't want to let you go without telling you. My friend Jamie in Hawaii, you guys all know, she sent me beautiful things, honey, all kinds of stuff. And she actually sent Michael some healing salve for the scar on his hand, and it worked phenomenal. And I'll try to leave a before, like when we took the cast, the first soft cast off after the surgery, and then at 8 weeks after using her salve on the scar. This is 8 weeks after surgery. You can hardly see the scar. You cannot tell. I mean, Michael can, but you cannot tell there's a scar there, honestly. Especially once all the hair grew back and everything, you just can't tell. And she sent us some more, and it kind of got lost in the mail. So Jamie, yay, it got here. And I talked to her today, and I'm so thankful. She sent us one for here, one for in the car, one for my purse. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll try to see if she has a link that you guys can order it. It works phenomenal. And then the other thing that came in the mail today, and I didn't want to forget, I got this beautiful card. Look at this puppy-doo. Oh my gosh, I love puppy-doos. Oh, with putting lemon in the water, which I don't have lemon in the water unless I do it. Okay, it says, Linda, thank you so much for all the inspiration. This is a small token of my appreciation. I saw it and I thought of you. Sincerely, with love and prayers, Dawn. Oh, Dawn. Oh, thank you. You put a little something special in everything you do. Thanks, Dawn, a.k.a. And then I can't read that. Dawn D. Okay. Okay, so I'm sure that AKA is how her YouTube handle. Okay, and I've already opened it to get it out of the box. But I have to tell you, Dawn, I squealed. Ah, I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm so easy to please. You guys think of me and think of what things that make me happy. Oh, it gives me, oh, look it. It's a spoon holder. Oh, it's a spoon holder. But I think that it's a makeup brush holder. No. Oh, I absolutely love it. I seriously love it. It was so very thoughtful of you to think of me when you saw that, and it's beautiful. Thank you, Dawn. And I just wanted to come on and end the video with a thank you and a praise report that my father-in-law is going home tomorrow, and I just felt like when I hugged him, I hugged a fighter. I hugged a man that has tons of life left, and he's got a wonderful place to go. And so that was my heart. I told my husband, I said, I just felt like I was hugging Dad that was a fighter, that hasn't given up, that hasn't, you know, given into being weak at all. He just seems so full of life. So I'm super excited for this. I think that this is God's way of saying, let him go home, let him fight for it, let him heal. And anyway, so super excited. And I have a lot of you to thank for all the prayers. So guys, I'm going to see you tomorrow. And we're going to, I don't know, probably won't do much. I got to work. And then maybe we'll do a little bit here at the house. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget, check the links below. Okay, so here's my nursery haul. And some of the stuff I got planted in those stacking pots. And then this was dinner, and this was a chicken salad with some fermented vegetables, all the goodies. It was delicious.